Hello ARMY and K-pop lovers. Today we're diving into news that will literally change the K-pop landscape forever. Yes, you heard that right. The producer collaboration between Suga and Jimin for Jimin's second solo album isn't just another project. This is a revolution that will transform how the entire K-pop industry operates. Before we dive deep into this mind-blowing discussion, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. Because today we're going to break down exactly why the Suga-Jimin collaboration is being called the biggest game changer in modern K-pop history. To understand why this collaboration is so revolutionary, we need to look at the current K-pop industry context. For years, the K-pop production system has followed an extremely rigid formula. Agencies determine concepts, external producers create music, and idols only serve as performers. But what Suga's doing is completely different. As a BTS member who's also a genius producer with an incredible track record, from his solo album D-Day to various international collaborations, Suga has decided to break these traditional barriers. He's not just producing Jimin's album as a fellow group member, but as an artist who respects another artist's creative vision. What makes this even more special is the timing. Post-military service, when all BTS members are in a phase of redefining their solo careers, Suga chose to collaborate with Jimin. This isn't just a business decision, but a powerful artistic statement. First, let's talk about how this collaboration will change internal production systems in K-pop groups. Until now, it's been extremely rare to see members within the same group producing each other's solo work. Usually, management uses external producers to maintain objectivity and prevent potential internal conflicts. But Suga and Jimin are proving that deep understanding between members can actually produce more authentic work. Suga doesn't just understand Jimin's vocal range, but also his personality, struggles, and artistic aspirations. This is a level of creative intimacy that no external producer could achieve. Imagine the impact on other K-pop groups. Newer groups will see this precedent and might be more encouraged to explore internal collaborations. Members with production skills will be valued more as creative assets, not just performers. More importantly, this changes the power dynamics within groups. The traditional hierarchy where leaders or senior members dominate creative direction can now become more collaborative. Suga, despite being senior, chose to serve Jimin's artistic vision rather than impose his own ideas. Second, this collaboration marks a major breakthrough in K-pop idol artistic freedom. Traditionally, solo careers of big group members are still heavily controlled by agencies. Concepts, sounds, even lyrics often still need to fit the group's brand image. But with Suga as producer, Jimin gets incredible freedom to explore sides of himself never shown before. We know Suga is a producer who deeply respects artistic integrity. His album D-Day is concrete proof of how he doesn't compromise with commercial pressure. This will set a precedent for other idols to demand more creative control in their solo projects. Agencies will begin to realize that giving artistic freedom can actually produce more authentic work that's ultimately more commercially successful. Furthermore, this will change how fans view idols. No longer just as entertainers executing other people's concepts, but as true artists with significant vision and creative input. Third, the Suga-Jimin collaboration will bring a revolution in K-pop sound and genres. We all know Suga is a master at blending different genres. His hip-hop background combined with classical training and global music exposure enables him to create truly unique sounds. Jimin, on the other hand, has extraordinary vocal range and emotional depth. He can handle everything from soft ballads to powerful dance tracks. The combination of Suga's innovative production style with Jimin's versatile vocal ability will produce sounds never before heard in K-pop. Imagine the fusion between Suga's dark, introspective hip-hop elements with Jimin's ethereal, emotional vocal delivery. This could create a new subgenre in K-pop that many other artists will follow. More importantly, this collaboration will push boundaries of what's considered acceptable in mainstream K-pop. Suga never shies away from controversial topics or experimental sounds. With Jimin's star power and massive fanbase, they can introduce more mature, complex themes to mainstream K-pop audiences. Fourth, this collaboration's impact won't be limited to just the K-pop industry, but the global music industry as well. BTS has already proven K-pop can compete internationally. But internal collaborations like this will show the world that K-pop artists aren't just manufactured products, but genuine musicians with real creative capabilities. The Western music industry, long skeptical of K-pop's manufactured nature, will start taking notice. When they see BTS members can produce and create world-class quality music for each other, perceptions of K-pop will change drastically. This will also open doors for more collaborations between K-pop artists and Western artists, not as novelty acts, but as equal creative partners. Suga already has a track record of collaborations with artists like IU and PSY, but producing for Jimin will show a different side of his creative versatility. Fifth, this collaboration will change fan culture and how fans consume K-pop content. ARMY are already used to high-quality content from BTS, but internal collaboration like this will set new standards for fan expectations. Fans will start expecting more behind-the-scenes creative content, more insight into creative processes, and more authentic artist-to-artist relationships. This will pressure other groups to be more transparent about their creative processes and show more genuine interactions between members. What's also interesting is how this will affect shipping culture and member dynamics discussions in fandoms. Serious professional collaborations like this will elevate discussions from superficial shipping to appreciation of artistic partnerships. Sixth, from a business perspective, this collaboration could create new revenue models for K-pop groups. Instead of relying purely on group activities or individual solo contracts with agencies, members could start monetizing creative collaborations with fellow members. This could lead to more fair profit-sharing arrangements for artists and less dependency on traditional agency-controlled revenue streams. Members with production skills will have more bargaining power and diverse income sources. For the industry overall, this could encourage more investment in developing production skills for trainees, not just performance skills. Agencies will realize that having producers in their roster is a valuable asset for long-term sustainability. Seventh, an often overlooked aspect is the impact on mental health and career sustainability for K-pop artists. Internal collaborations like this provide invaluable emotional support systems for artists who often struggle with isolation and pressure. When Suga produces for Jimin, he's not just acting as a producer, but also as a friend and brother who understands the unique struggles of being a BTS member. This creates a safer creative space where Jimin can be more vulnerable and authentic in his art. Looking forward, this Suga-Jimin collaboration will trigger a domino effect that will reshape the K-pop industry over the next 5 to 10 years. We'll see. More inter-member collaborations in major groups. More emphasis on developing production skills for idol trainees. More artistic freedom for solo projects. More mature and complex themes in mainstream K-pop. More international recognition for K-pop as a legitimate art form. What's most exciting is the potential for cross-group collaborations. If internal collaboration proves successful, we might see members from different groups producing or collaborating at deeper levels. This Suga-Jimin collaboration isn't just about two BTS members making music together. This is a manifesto for artistic freedom, creative partnership, and the evolution of K-pop as a mature and sophisticated art form. In years to come, we'll look back on this moment as the turning point that changed how we view K-pop artists, not as manufactured products, but as genuine musicians and artists with powerful creative visions. As ARMY and K-pop fans, we have the opportunity to witness history in the making. This collaboration will not only produce amazing music, but also pave the way for future generations of K-pop artists to have more creative control and artistic freedom. That's why this is truly a game changer, not just for Suga and Jimin, not just for BTS, but for the entire K-pop industry and global music landscape. Don't forget to share this video if you're excited to see how this revolutionary collaboration will unfold, and tell me in the comments what you're most looking forward to from this Suga-Jimin album. ARMY forever, and see you in the next video.